I'm going to show you how to do a long tail cast on Purlwise. But first, let's take a look at what a long tail cast on knitwise looks like. When you do the long tail cast on knitwise, you get these dashes along the bottom edge of your needle on the front side, and on the back side of the needle, you get these purl bumps. Now, if you're ever in a situation that you want the purl bumps to show up on the front of your needle as you cast on, you could do a long tail cast on Purlwise. So let me show you how to do that. Now, the setup is the exact same as it is for a long tail cast on with a slingshot setup. So first, let's measure out 3 times the width, 3.5 times, let's say, the width of what you're working on. Make a slip knot. I'm going to make a slip knot right here and use my needle to pick that knot up. Then you can pull both strands evenly to snug that knot right up to your needle. Make sure it's not too tight. And now we're ready to set up the slingshot. So with my long tail in front and my working yarn in back, I'm going to use my thumb and index finger to separate those 2 strands coming down from the knot, and I'm going to just gently pull back. And now we have our slingshot. Now to cast on Purlwise, instead of going to your thumb, instead you're going to take the tip of your needle to the base of your index finger, draw it up your finger, picking up that strand, then go under the strand coming from your thumb and back through the loop coming from your finger. Now let your finger fall out of that loop and then use the finger to tighten that stitch. All right, let's do that again. So when you have your slingshot, take the tip of your needle to the base of your index finger, draw it up your finger, draw it under the strand coming from your thumb, and then back through the loop coming from your finger. Drop your finger out, and then use that finger to tighten that stitch up. So you can already see these little purl bumps forming here. All right. Needle to the base of your finger. Draw the needle up your finger, under the strand coming from your thumb, through the loop coming from your finger. Drop your finger out, and then tighten. Let's do this a few more times. Take the tip of your needle to the base of your finger, draw it up your finger. Take the needle under the strand coming from your thumb, then go through the loop coming from your finger, let your finger fall out, and then use your finger to tighten that up. There we go. Look at those purl bumps. All right, a little faster maybe. Needle to the finger, up the finger, under the strand from the thumb, through the loop from the finger, let the finger fall out, tighten up the stitch. One more time. Needle to the finger, take the needle up the finger, take the needle under the strand coming from the thumb, through the loop from the finger, let the finger fall out, tighten the stitch with your finger. It's as easy as that. It's just a backwards version of doing a regular long tail cast on.